What's going on, bro?
What's up, big dog?
Chilling, bro. How you been?
I've been sitting around just like everybody else.
Shoo. You ain't lying.
What what's the latest as far as what you're hearing? Have they gave you kind of a timeline of kind of what to expect?
Yeah, I'm just playing it by ear. Obviously, nothing's pinpointed, but the things that gets leaked out, you kind of base your routine and stuff off that. Nothing firm. Obviously, you guys probably heard July 4th opening
Yeah.
day.
So I
But
think I figured that if y'all went before us, and we'd probably follow suit. But
yeah, I think just there's so much unanswered questions, bro. It's just. Obviously, the biggest thing is health of the players and the
yeah,
family. It's I'm hearing that there might be a virus like coming back later in September.
yeah, second wave.
Second wave. That wouldn't be good. So it's just a bunch of
Just a whole lot. You
a
can't
whole
really
lot of
control
nothing.
anything right now.
You can't. It's like I said, just working out and.
Yeah, so far as workouts, I know there's a few teams that are doing the virtual workout deal. I don't know if y'all are doing that or anything similar
Yeah, no, we're basically we base it on our own.
on your own.
I'm working out with Albert, but I'm in Cali now. But
Hey, how big is he?
Albert's a big dude, man, and for 40 years old to throw up some weight he does,
He looks like he has some old man strength.
he does. You don't want to shake his hand, man. He'll break some fingers. It's pretty impressive. It just is like his overall work ethic is top notch. For
Yeah,
40 years old, it's just doing everything I'm doing, and I'm
yeah,
breaking a little sweat and I'm tired. He's just going through everything, so it's
yeah.
pretty
But
impressive.
you're pushing him. I think that's pretty similar to JP with us, Jason Peters, because he's what 38 right now,
It's crazy,
and the
man.
way he's been playing is still at a real high level. So it's definitely crazy to have those freaks of nature like that.
Yeah, it's just to realize like he's 12 years older than me and doing this. It's just it's pretty incredible.
Yeah. Um, Moving forward, well, first of all, thanks for tuning in to the third episode of Outside the Lane.
Oh yeah,
Um, oh yeah, so Carson Wentz, I've heard through the grapevine y'all may have done some hunting,
we
maybe a
have.
year or so ago. I haven't had that opportunity, and to be honest, I'm kind of jealous. I doubt he's watching, but if he is, I'm trying to let him know.
Yeah, no. Obviously, Carson's got his new hunting channel. It's pretty.
Is it Wentz Brothers Outdoors?
Yeah, Wentz Brothers Outdoors. It's pretty cool how he's doing it. Just all the hard work he's got to put into it. I think having his brother Zach,
Yeah.
to produce everything. I don't think Carson would be able to do that on his own.
No,
But
he's got a pretty good setup. He's got
he
a
does. He does. It's fun going with him. Obviously hunting. I give him crap because he can't really shoot straight, but we have fun.
yeah. All right. So far as growing up, I know you fell in love with baseball, but far as other sports, what did you like more? I'm assuming football, or did you like basketball more?
Yeah. So basically, for me growing up, I played football, basketball, and baseball. Obviously, baseball was my favorite, but it was kind of like a sport, like a season thing. When it was football season, I wanted to play football, and I wanted to put the glove and bat down. And then when it was basketball season, I was playing basketball. I kind of got when I got to the high school level, I kind of played football just to get stronger, and then I played basketball to stay in shape for baseball. I just knew baseball was honestly the way I wanted to go. I just love sports.
What
That's
position
what,
were you in football? Because your neck size,
football.
sometimes it looks like you've been doing neck machines. You look like you got about a 22-inch neck on you.
Yeah, I played safety, and I
Safety,
played safety and quarterback. I just ran the option the whole time, just ran the
quarterback.
ball.
Yeah, you had some speed. I guess in football we had the 40. We all had the 60-yard dash.
60, yeah.
What's a good time for that?
So in high school, I haven't ran it since high school. My
I
best time
guess
was a 6.38 was my best
6.38.
60. Yeah,
I
we
guess
we we were debating on this. I've had a lot of arguments on 40 times, and one of my buddies, Garrett Richards, says he can run it under a 5, which is pretty moving, And he we argue this every day, but I got for sure over a 5. I think 5 is pretty for like a pitcher, not
yeah,
non-athlete. Yeah,
yeah. It's not bad.
There's some athlete pitchers, but for him, it's kind of different. So
Yeah. I guess only Eagles games I guess you get to go to, or playoff games, or the rest you're seeing on TV, or is it kind of you play it
it's
by ear
kind
with
of
your schedule?
yeah. I play it by ear. I think my buddies and obviously my dad and brother and my family love when I'm playing baseball because the first couple weeks of the season they get some tickets to be able to go to the games. And
Yeah.
I probably
Get to let loose.
yeah, it depends. Probably like week 7 or 8, I'm going to games. Like I said, it would definitely crush me if you guys don't have no fans. I'm gonna try to sneak in somehow.
It's going to be so hard with the snap count, and
Oh
I
my
have an idea.
goodness!
Maybe we could the team can make a playlist, so every team has their own playlist. So
So I got to do something because we were talking. I was talking about it with Albert. Like, I can't imagine playing a game like in a stadium with no fans. Like, you as an athlete, and for me, I don't know,
yeah,
obviously for
because
you guys,
you feed off that energy.
I feed off that energy. Especially at the link, man. That's something up there
It's a
on the
whole
Sunday.
it's a man. It gets loud. I mean, especially third down, it gets pretty
Oh yeah,
rowdy.
for sure.
So moving forward, what year is this for you, as far as in your
This
career?
is this will be 9.
9.
So 9,
So
yeah.
so coming out of high school, you go. We're not doing college. We're a little bit too good for that. You go straight to the minors. So I've always been kind of curious. What is that like going to the minors? Because it's like you kind of have to prove yourself. You're a highly touted prospect. Is it more of just a learning experience? I'm assuming, just with all the guys you're
Yeah,
coming up with.
so when I got drafted, I was young. Leaving my family, 17 years old, going to
Yeah,
Arizona was tough for me. I'm close to my family. I think the biggest thing is getting over that hump to, being away from everybody. You're on your own. It's basically you go from living in your house with your family, your parents, and then it's you doing your own laundry, doing your getting your own dinner stuff. On the baseball side of it, I think the biggest thing was out of high school. I mean, I was seeing like topping like 84, 85 mile an hour, like pitchers, and
yeah,
then getting thrown right in the fire. Guys coming from all over the country throwing 95, 96. So it was a big adjustment for me, but just it took me a little bit just to figure out the concept. Obviously, it was 1,000 degrees in Arizona, which was terrible.
different.
But
It's a
yeah,
dry heat though, so it's not
yeah,
all
I
that
don't care
bad.
what kind of heat it is, still 100. So
Heat's heat.
um, yeah, heat heat. But I think each year that I got moved up, I went from rookie ball to low A, and then I got about the next year after that, I went low A. Halfway at the All-Star break, went to high A, and then double A, triple A, big leagues. But I think each level you learn something new. I think the higher you go up, the more control, the more of a game plan guys have in the box, and
Yeah,
just
I just feel that the intelligence of the game is raised a whole lot.
oh yeah. So like the jump from when I went from double A to the big leagues was I got to the big leagues, and my first at bat, I kind of felt like I was playing the show, like a video game. Like I
Yeah,
had to step out. It's just, I mean, you know the experience in your first NFL game. You just can't feel anything in your body. Just, you're just ready to go. But I think the biggest thing for me is what's helped me the most is slowing the game down. Speeds up.
it's hard to do that because once you get closer to the game, your mind wants to naturally speed up.
Exactly. And being able to calm yourself down in big situations is, my first couple of years, it was tough for me to do. Now, learning from Albert and the guys that's done it before, they've been in big situations, kind of,
I feel like
be
the less you think, the better you are in those
exactly.
situations.
And that's the thing. And my hitting coaches are just, they tell me that all the time. If I think too much, I don't know if you guys noticed, but you probably don't watch that much games of mine. But when I step out of the box a lot. So like if I'm in the box and I start thinking, I step out. I got to reset my mind, and it's just calming everything down. I get so
Yeah.
excited.
I remember stepping out of the box a few times, but it was mainly because we had some wild pitchers throwing right by the ribs, high and tight. I never did like that. And I'd step out the box wondering why the hell I'm in there in the first place.
Yeah, no, I think the big leagues are a lot different. The guys that are up there know where it's going. So if you get hit, my priority is on purpose. So
As far as, okay, so you're coming up. In the NFL, we have rookie dinners, and so my rookie dinner was at Del Frisco's, and I just remember there was Louis there. There was guys taking take home steaks, ribeyes. I want to know if you have a story like that, and if so, did it perhaps involve any quarters?
yes, it did. You did your research. I like it. Yeah, it's my rookie year in spring training. Every spring training, if you're a rookie, you kind of get we have a kind of when socials here, we had a group meeting in the morning,
Yeah.
and he would kind of call out a rookie, a new guy, and you'd have to stand up and tell you about yourself. And you kind of get a gist of like you can't really say much because if you say something like you can dance, I like to dance, or I like to do this, he's going to make you dance or do something. So
Yeah.
I basically
Something to
just
make you uncomfortable, I guess.
yeah, exactly. So I basically just stood up. I said, "So, my name's Mike. I live from Jersey, center fielder. I like to hunt and fish." And I just stopped at that, right? And
You weren't lying, though.
I wasn't lying. So how I got in that situation, I was like, it was like I don't know, it was like 3 or 4 weeks left in spring, and I was like, man, I'm in the clear. I'm good. I didn't think I was gonna get picked. And Jared Weaver stands up and he's like, "Hey, man, I hear we got some of this like number one prospect or some top prospect in here. I want to know more about him." So then I stood up and Soch made me pick a group. We had to go see the movie The King's Speech,
Yeah.
which was terrible. It was terrible, boring. Yeah. And I had to write a report on it and do a big poster board.
Yeah.
And then after, I don't know if you're familiar with Arizona in the Phoenix and Scottsdale area.
I trained out there for combine in Tempe.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we went to City Hall, Mastros,
Yeah.
in Scottsdale, and I took the group, and Soch told me I had to pay for the group. And I'm like, I'm out of high school. I mean, I signed a good deal, but
yeah,
like,
so you get starter money. You get
exactly. And when I saw the bill, it was like $5,000. I'm like,
yeah,
I'm like texting my wife, my girl at the time, Jess. Texting her, I'm texting my agent, I'm texting my mom, like, yo, what's going on? Like, do I have enough in it? Like, what am I doing? You know,
check
I'm
these
panicking.
accounts.
I know, I'm panicking. You know, because the worst thing you want to do is give a credit card over and it like get declined or something.
I've had that happen in college. It's not a good feeling.
So anyway, long story short, I get the bill, pay the bill. Next day, Soch calls me, goes, "Hey, how was your dinner?" I said it was great. I did a presentation on the King's Speech. I couldn't even tell you anything about it because it was so terrible. But so Soch was like, "You got the receipt?" So I brought the receipt, and he's like, "All right, you can pick one guy in here to pay this. It's got to be a veteran guy." So I said, "All right, well, he made me stand up. I'm gonna pick Jared because obviously he picked me to stand up."
Yeah.
And he was like, "All right, you want to start these battles?" And a few days go by, and I still haven't got my money. And I'm like, "Where's my money at?" Right?
Yeah.
You know? So Weave stands up. He goes, "Hey, kid, I got your money." And he wheels in a toy truck, and it was $5,000 worth of quarters.
How do you even do that? How do you even do that?
And it gets better because so I bring it home, right? So I put it in my truck, dude. There's quarters everywhere.
A toy truck, you said?
Like a Toys R Us truck filled with quarters. I do not tell you, it was quarters everywhere. It was a joke. So I'm like, all right, what should I do here? So I go to the bank and I get all the what are them like the little sleeves to put the quarters in for like $100. Right? Yeah. So
that's an old school way.
So it took Jess and I probably like 3-4 hours to put all these quarters in the little tubes or whatever. We take them back to the bank, and they're like, "Man, you should have just left them out. We don't even need them like this. We got to take them out anyway." So I'm like,
"Hey, you thought this is the way it's done."
Right? So anyway, long story short, then you know, just he got me pretty good.
Yeah, that's a pain, but that's a thoughtful. It took some time for him to do that.
It is. It's just it paves the way for the young guys, and I kind of looked at it as like, you know, he wants me to, you know, earn my respect. And, you know, I kind of went with like, I could have went the wrong way and said, I'm not doing none of this stuff. But as a rookie,
that don't get you nowhere.
No. I've learned from other guys that, you know, didn't listen to the older guys to, you know, for me to just go in there, just go along with it. I had fun with it. No, I took a beating, and then he didn't let up. So I thought I was over. I thought I was free. And 2 days later, I'm in, rookies had to stay for the whole game, so I'm in the dugout.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, like Weaver didn't stay for a game. Like if you have a lot of time in the league, if you're not pitching, you can leave. You have to stay for the game. And if we're not playing them in the regular season, you have to stay. So all of a sudden, I like look to my left. I'm in the dugout. I see Weaver. I'm like, why is he in the dugout?
He's up to something.
Yeah. So like the third, fourth inning, I hear everybody cheering, like standing up, and I like look in the outfield. I'm not playing that day. I look at the scoreboard and it's like flashing,
Yeah.
and I'm like, and it says, "Attention fans, if you have any baseball questions, text Mike Trout directly. Here's his cell phone number."
Oh, he did
So,
that to you?
oh, and he crushed me. I went in, and my phone was dead. I had to get a new phone. It
Hey, I
was
thought
terrible.
I thought football players had some hate in their heart. It sounds like
Oh,
y'all got a little bit of hate in your heart too.
yeah, it's just like you got to break them in a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I said, I had fun with it, and what are you gonna do?
I totally get it. So I guess like everybody else, you've been watching The Last Dance. What has probably been your favorite thing from that whole spiel
Yeah, I think
so far?
when he was laying down in the locker room. I think the last episode, just
After his dad,
after
tribute
his
to his
dad
dad.
was, yeah, just seeing the emotion. You know, I'm a big LeBron fan. I didn't really get to see MJ in his prime. I was real young, but
Yeah, that's how it was too.
seeing LeBron every day, it's like, man, how could somebody be better than this guy? And then seeing the Last Dance, it's pretty incredible what Jordan was able to do. The debate between both of them, obviously, you got to wait till LeBron's career's over. But
Yeah, I thought Kobe's game was more similar to Jordan's.
I did too. Yeah, LeBron's on a different level. He's just a freak. Just big guy, can do
Yeah,
whatever. But like you said, with the way, I don't know if you've seen that video when Kobe and Jordan were doing the moves.
yeah,
That's just sickening.
classic.
That's classic, man. And obviously,
Just passing it on.
yeah, it's pretty incredible. And you see guys, for me, like I look at guys across the league now, the guys that pay the way Albert. I still do, but love Miguel Cabrera's swing. I
Yeah,
try to emulate his swing. It's crazy how, you got guys that, like you said, what's his name?
Peters.
That you look up, Peters, that you look up to, that he does, that can give you that little edge, when you need it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, probably the best experience is your rookie year because it all flies by so fast. And once you get in the locker room, and it's like, I remember coming in, I have Michael Vick back there. That's who everybody played with on
Yeah,
Madden. You had Deshaun and
it's
LaShawn.
crazy, man.
Super crazy. I think obviously I like the whole Jordan spill, but I did enjoy when Dennis Rodman said, "Hey man, I need a little vacation." And just took a trip to Vegas. What do
I
you think
can't imagine.
would happen if Mike Trout took a little vacation to Vegas?
Oh my gosh, I can't
2 days.
imagine. I can't imagine what would you like? Did you just text you, hey, I'm out. I'm going to Vegas for a couple of days, and I'll be back.
He said you don't put a saddle on the Mustang.
It's like, could you imagine just like mid-season Carson just leaves for
Just
3
leaves.
weeks
We got to go
for a
find him.
hunt trip? Yeah, go ahead.
That is funny. Well, man, I appreciate your time. We're going to get a few good questions from the viewers, see if they can come up with something good.
Yeah,
Other than that, man, I'm just chilling, doing the same thing, working out, kind of playing it by standby.
that's good, man. What are they saying anything with you guys or no?
No, I mean, we're doing all our stuff, virtual workouts, so we're doing all that. So basically, we're lifting and FaceTiming and kind of doing that.
Sounds fun.
Keeping our social distance.
I saw something today. Did I see something today where they said they're opening the facilities?
Yeah, but I think it's to just people rehabbing that are rehab.
Okay, I think we're MLB's doing that. I think right now, if you're injured or something, you get a rehab.
Yeah. I saw one. What is your favorite pregame meal, or is it something that is? Yeah. How's that done for y'all?
Yeah, I mean it's different every day.
Y'all have variety?
What's that?
So y'all have variety?
Like a variety? Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. It depends. Usually, if I eat it the day before and I do good in that game, I'm eating it the next day. I'm real superstitious, man.
That's how baseball is. I've wondered about that. Is that just from? I guess you learn it as a young kid. That's what you do. It's just part of the game.
Yeah, I know. It's for me to like. I'm not washing. Obviously, in the big leagues, you wash the jersey every day and your clothes and stuff. So that literally stuff doesn't really play up in the big leagues. But if it like, for me, it's like what hot tub I use or like a shower I use. I kind of play it by if there's no hits here, like switching my bat up. It's just a lot of little internal games that kind of help
do you tie your right shoe before your left shoe? Something like that.
I haven't been that far, but I mean that's a good. I mean if I'm struggling, I might have to go to it.
An old slump buster.
Yeah.
Man, yeah. All we got steak. We got our bow tie pasta. We have a little pasta bar. If we're playing in the mornings, we'll have all the breakfast laid out. So pretty.
So they
thankful.
have to. So you go to hotels, huh? Before a home game?
Yeah. We used to stay there at the Marriott, the airport Marriott. Now we moved, but it's it's
That's crazy, man.
yeah. So we do a lot of our pregame or meetings there the night before.
That's good. Okay, that makes more sense. So you're all in one place. You can get a game plan. Okay, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, shout out to you for all the shoes we get every year, Mike Trout.
Oh yeah.
Shoes.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
If you
knew about that, but I'm telling you that we got them.
Yeah. Let me know colors too. I can do it however you guys want.
Man, I just hope I get some cleats. I remember 17 Under Armour ran out of shoes for us, so we had to get shoes by the Giants, or I did. They were red. I had to spray paint them black just to play. So maybe if I can get some good cleats this year, that'll be good.
I had to do it for this year because the coronavirus. All the Nike facilities were shut down in China.
So hey, you just had to do a little bit of home engineering.
I had to wear some old spikes. So it is what it is. I got by though.
All right. I'm trying to see some other good ones. They said what shoe size you are. Hey, we got some guys on our team with some. Oh,
what's the biggest ones?
8. Chance Womack, I think, wore 19 or 20. Hey, he's about 6'3". Got a Ronald McDonald foot on him. Them suckers will fill with water every practice. Just be some 5-gallon buckets. Oh yeah. Okay, I know you like to golf. I saw that swing where you just Happy Gilmore at probably 400 yards. Where's your favorite place to play?
Wow, that's a good question.
Maybe
Favorite
back
place?
home or?
There's some small courses back home that I like to go to. Favorite course? Probably Scottsdale National.
Scottsdale is the best.
Scottsdale National. I got to play there. This spring was pretty special.
I'm not very good. I'm decent at putting. My driver, if I want to hit it straight, I got to point to the left, and it'll slice right, and it'll go great. So that's where I'm at with that. Hey, man, appreciate you coming on. Thanks for joining me. Stay safe and stay in shape, and let's see what happens, man. But I appreciate you coming on.
Anytime, bro.
All right, brother.
I'll talk to you. See ya.
Yes, sir.